Greetings and hello, my peeps. And while I'm still going to be focusing on Star Ocean, the second story R, I am actually planning to start a new game because as of my last episode for Reina, I think it was episode 21, but I was thinking that I needed to make sure to warn you guys that, if you're this far, now you can only have an option of 2 people to actually play or continue to actually have it with your party. And then I was feeling guilty that I didn't actually show you guys how to get everybody. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and start another walkthrough, but this time with Claude. So then you can not only see like the subtle differences in not exactly the story, but the point of view. So with Claude, you'll be able to see it's a little bit different. And I found that, I think, just looking at how Reina talks to, like, her mother, she has a little bit more attitude. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. But, yeah, we'll be able to see all of that. So I'll go ahead and start the new game with Claude C. Kenny. And he's the only son of Ronix J. Kenny, hero of the Terrian Alliance. He's Earthling. Unsure of what he wants to do in life, he's been going along with his surroundings. He's a 19-year-old student at an officer's school with a lot on his mind. He's learned hand-to-hand combat at school. However, I don't think he really enjoys it, or he doesn't see a focus to his life since he's, in the same area that his father is like way higher than celebrity status, at least in regards to like the military and all that sort of stuff. So what I will do, still I have the voice of in English, because I still can't understand Japanese. I will change the difficulty to universe. I was hoping to actually be able to have a lot more of the weapons and everything, like if I would have been able to do a kind of new game plus kind of a thing, then I might have actually gone over to chaos, but I can't do that here. So I will go from the galaxy, which is what I'm using with Reina's. I'll go ahead and put it up to universe. For the background music, unfortunately I'm still going to have that off. The arrangement's really cool. I would really highly suggest you guys, if you guys are interested in this, make sure to go ahead and use the regular background version. Again, with YouTube and copyright, and like I said, I don't feel bad about it. I just, the music is it's so good. But I don't want to be copyrighted because they have full rights to the music, because I certainly did not create it. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and I will be putting basically non-copyrighted music on Claude's videos, just like I do with Reina. It is going to be a different, basically a different artist, to hopefully keep things a little bit fresh for you guys. Of course, display event art is going to be on, and I'll go ahead and confirm it, and let's go. And you'll be able to see right away, what is the story? Yeah. Alright, of course, talking about autosave.
Space, the realm of infinite possibility. It has long inspired the dreams of billions. These dreams, countless in number, spread infinitely throughout the universe, though some of these dreams are nightmares. A race of sentient beings from planet Lazonia, discovered in Sector Gamma, declared war on the Terran Alliance, igniting the flames of ferocious warfare across the galaxy. SD-342. The battleship Calnus received a commendation for excellence in command for its victory in the battle against Lazonia. SD-346. The captain of the Calnus and his second in command successfully contained a mysterious virus outbreak on the underdeveloped frontier planet Roke.
This is talking
They
about the
also were
original
able to
Star
prevent the
Ocean
tyrannical GA
story,
Reverse's
so
diabolical
it's really cool.
plan to conquer Earth.
I'll hush now.
Thanks to his achievements, my father was promoted to admiral at the unprecedented young age of 38. I respected him more than anybody else in my life. I know that being a Federation officer is among the greatest accomplishments anyone can hope to achieve in this universe. But I am my own man. I'm no puppet. I'm not just the son of Admiral Ronix J. Kinney, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation. So what am I doing here, of all places?
How's it look? Any change from the pre-landing scans?
No, sir. None of the wavelengths are showing any response. The field resembles a magnetic energy field somewhat, but its exact nature is still uncertain at the moment.
So it's possible that it's absorbing all the waves from the sensors. All right, let's try running a spectral analysis on the magnetic waves the field is emitting. Claude, you're a ranking officer now. Use this to protect everyone if something happens.
We got a phase gun, and it's a special art, so that means you'll need to use either L1 or right 1 on your controller.
What's wrong? Nervous?
No, not exactly, sir.
Don't tell me you're already quaking in your boots, Claude. It's not the kind of behavior I expect from an ensign. You can use this phase gun in battle by pressing the special arts button. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger, it might just save your life.
No good, Admiral. There's no match with anything in our databases.
Is that right? All right, let's get a closer look at it then. What can this possibly be? Just why would anyone build something like this here?
We'll need to find a way into the dome first.
You're right. All crew, spread out and investigate the area. Stay alert, people. Safety is of the utmost priority.
All right, now we're getting the basic controls, the mini-map tutorials. And I can talk to people, but right now they're just like, why aren't you focusing on what your, the mission is?
Dad? Admiral?
What is it, Claude? Did you find something?
I think this is some type of control device. Maybe it'll open up an entrance into the dome.
Good job, Claude. Just as I expected. How does it look? Think you can figure it out?
Just give me a little more time and I should be able to. Got it. It's opened.
How's it look in there?
I don't see any sensors or security measures at the entrance. Beyond that, I can't say anything until we actually go inside.
All right, let's proceed inward and begin with the investigation. Look alive, everyone. We don't know what we'll find inside.
Now, I do have control of Claude, but right now I do not have access to the camp menu. I can still go ahead and talk to people, but again, I'm just going to skip that because I want to go see what's sparking.
Don't be careless, Claude. Wait till we figure out what that thing is before you go near it.
Don't worry, it's nothing special. I'll be fine.
Now, why are we getting a strange echo? No idea.
Stop! Don't go any closer. We still don't know what that device is capable of.
Get back here! Stay away from that thing, Claude! Claude!
How are we supposed to accomplish anything if you're going to be that scared? Look, there's no danger at all.
Coordinates 214-368-97781. Opening gate.
Uh-oh.
What?
Black hole?
No!
He's gone.
Claude!
Admiral, please don't.
No, it's all my fault.
What happened? Oh, that's right. I was on leukemia. And then that light swallowed me up. Where the hell am I? Dad! Where is everyone? Hey, I still have my communicator. It's no good. I can't get a signal. So where am I? Where did I get sent to? Well, I can't just sit around here and do nothing. I need to figure out where I am right away. From the looks of it, this place might be some underdeveloped planet. Where could I possibly be? There's someone there! Whoa! Look out! Behind you! Huh? I gotta help her.
Now, of course, since we're Claude, we get to go ahead and fight this monster. Apparently his name is Gark? Shark with a G? I don't know. Oops. I was about to say, shouldn't go short. Because he doesn't have a weapon other than this. There we go.
That was easier than I thought.
Although he put away his sword as the end of the battle. Oh well.
Whoa!
Alright, we did go up a level, which is always good.
Whew. Good thing I made it in time. Ah, I shouldn't have used my phase gun. Great. How could I have been so careless? That probably violated the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
had to do it. If I didn't pull the trigger, I couldn't have saved that girl.
Yeah, that is true.
You alright? Oh, that was a close one. By the way, if you don't mind me asking... Hey, wait! She ran away from me.
She does that a lot. Oh, actually. Now, kind of like in Reina's walkthrough, this very first time around in here, talks about treasure chests, but there's no enemies at this time. So I don't have to worry about that possible really high-level enemy that would be usually around here. Because like I said, in this case, there are no enemies for me to run into. Oh, there's Reina.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd wait for me.
I'm sorry I ran away like that.
Oh, no, that's okay.
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
Scary, huh?
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
Nah, don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Reina. Reina Lanford.
Oh, and, I'm Claude. Claude C. Kinney. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kenny. So, Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Oh, right. It's nothing that important, really, but... where am I?
Are you a traveler?
Something like that, yeah.
Where are you from?
From Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
I figure she wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really far away. Probably.
A faraway place? I have never even been off this continent. That's really amazing. Is Earth farther away than L?
I suppose, yeah.
It must have been quite a long and difficult journey. Mr. Kenny, once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Arlia, is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Of course it is. Besides, I need to repay you somehow.
No, please, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest. It won't be much, just the least I can offer you. So please.
Alright, so now the very, very exciting thing is we can finally go into the camp menu. Of course, we have the normal tutorials, but I do want to actually go in and see what talents that Claude already has learned, which in this case it does have 4: originality, design sense, composition, and acoustic sense. Now, just like Reina, I would much rather have the least amount of talents that you can actually, originally know. So, of course, I did actually go ahead and actually I am going to go into the town here because there is a little bit of a scene, but then I'll go ahead and switch over to where I was actually able to basically go to the system, back to titled, basically just restarted the game until I actually got the things that I was actually, basically until I got the least amount of talents already learned, which for Reyna, the minimum I could do was 2. With Claude, it's actually slightly better, so yeah.
Here we are. Welcome to Arlia.
I haven't breathed air this clean in a long time.
What do you mean by clean air? Is there such a thing as dirty air?
Yeah, it's sure dirty where I come from anyway.
Really? I don't think I would like that.
I don't think so either. This feels 1,000 times better.
Well, there's plenty of clean air here, so breathe as much as you please. I need to run back home for a little bit, Mr. Kenny. Would you mind maybe taking a walk around the village for a little while?
Sure, no problem.
I'll be right back.
It's probably not a good idea to get too involved with the locals. I better try to find a way back. Maybe the villagers will have something helpful to tell me.
Alright. So of course I can go around, talk to people, elderly person. Where could be better than Arlia? Young folks don't seem to know anything these days. So to say in the least, no matter who he talks to, they're not really going to have information that he wants. Now, save points. And this is actually where I'm actually going to load my save. And so if I already did go through and actually get all of the tutorials not to show, so I don't have any of the new status. But here, I was able to only have 1 talent already learned. So that means all of the others, the other 8 talents that he can possibly learn, he'll be able to get 100 SP, the skill points, and also BP battle points for each of the new talents that he learns. So he will be able to, in total, just by learning talents, get a total of 800 skill points and 800 battle points, which is great. It's huge. And yeah, really exciting. And of course, would I have rather it be something else? Like Nimble Fingers? That's such an easy one for both Claude and Reyna to get. So yeah, I'm like, not really. The acoustic scent or rhythm sense or even wild instinct, those ones are usually the ones that take the longest. But I will later on, once I have the items, be able to show you a slightly easier way to learn those harder to do. But originality, nimble fingers, taste, even composition, design sense. So basically those top 5 are usually really easy for Claude and Reyna to actually learn. So yeah, but composition, I'll take it since I only have 1 talent. And that's honestly the least amount of already learned talents that Claude can have, which is really nice. Okay, so what do we have to do now? Yeah, I'll go ahead and... Okay, so the reason why this came up again, because when I was basically restarting my game, I didn't actually go back to get the treasure chests, but that just means I'll have to go back there, and you guys will know why. Let's see... Yes, there. And I'm just grabbing all the treasure chests without going into the any of the houses or anything like that.
So where is he right now?
Well, I told him to look around town for a bit.
Wait a minute, Raina.
Excuse me.
Oh, is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
No, I was just walking around the village and I wound up here.
Oh, I see. I didn't expect you to be here.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, not at all. Mom, this is Mr. Kenny. He's the one who saved me earlier.
Oh my. So he's the one you told me about? Well, hello there, Mr. Kenny. I'm Raina's mother. Just call me Westa. Raina said that you saved her from a dangerous situation earlier.
Oh, it wasn't anything special at all.
But of course it is. It would have been a disaster if you hadn't shown up when you did. I told this girl time and again to stay away from the sacred forest, but she never listens to me.
Oh, Mom.
Raina, you should just be glad that you're okay.
Anyways, Mr. Kenny, I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I'm done here, so how about I show you around the village?
Ah, yes, please. Thank you.
All right, see you later, Mom.
Okay, I got it. Have fun, you two.
It was nice meeting you, ma'am.
I'm sorry about my mother. She can be annoying sometimes.
It doesn't bother me. My parents are kind of the same way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you wouldn't believe. You'd be amazed.
Well, shall we get going?
All right, now just like before, when you were playing as Raina, you did have to go into each and every building. Still have the exact same with Claude, which is also the reason why I didn't bother exploring any further. Raina, this is Veldine Church. We hold wedding ceremonies and things in here. Father Marshall is a very hardworking man. He's always there for us if there's something we need to talk about. Claude sounds like a wonderful man. Raina, oh yes, everyone trusts him. And just like in Raina's walkthrough, there is a treasure chest up here. Magic canvas. Now, unsurprisingly, whether or not you're playing as Claude or as Raina, all of the actual treasure chests are exactly the same. And now we'll go into the newlyweds' house. Raina, this house is home to a newlywed couple. They're so in love with each other. It's almost embarrassing to watch. Claude, oh. Alright, come on, and now we need just to go up here and grab these treasure chests, blueberries and blackberries. Raina, this is Arlia Goods. They sell all kinds of useful things for everyone. Claude certainly smells good. Raina, those are the herbs you're actually smelling. Claude, The herbs? Raina, medicine that heals wounds, you know. Can't leave on a journey without them. Claude, oh, herbs? Huh, I didn't know that. Raina, huh? You didn't? Claude, nope. Raina, I'm amazed you're still alive. Alright. So already got these 3 treasure chests. And then we'll go up here. Raina, this is the home of the town carpenter and his family. He got a big job in the next town over right now, so I don't see him at home very much these days. Claude, so the 2 kids are here by themselves? Rena, that's right, these poor kids. I try to come over and chat with them as often as I can. Claude, that's pretty nice of you, Rena. Rena, oh, not at all. I try. Claude, ha 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 ha. I don't know why he's laughing. Rena, oh, what? Oh, come on. Treasure chest. And I'm still not going to talk to the kids because they will want Rena to stay and talk with them. But of course they can't because I'm here. Okay. Rena, this is the home of Mayor of Arlia. He's a really knowledgeable guy, but he doesn't seem to be in right now. Now, if I went upstairs, I would be able to verify that yes, he is not in town right now. He's actually going up to the town of Salva, and he should be back in the evening. And we'll head out of this door here, because this is the other entrance. And since we have actually gone to all of the different buildings, we can now go ahead and enter Reina's house.
Mom, I'm back!
Hello. Reina, I wasn't expecting you two to be back so early. Just in time, though. I was just finishing up everything.
Finishing up? What? Mom, what's all this food here for?
Doesn't it look delicious? I put all of my best recipes out on the table for you.
That's not what I mean.
What? Did I do something wrong? I just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice meal.
I understand that, but isn't this a little much?
Is it? He's pretty young, so I figured he'd have a big appetite. You are hungry, aren't you, Mr. Kenny?
Actually, I am, yeah.
See, a real man could put all this away, no problem. So eat as much as you like, all right?
So if he doesn't eat it all, he's not a real man? Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, Mom.
An hour later.
Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
Are you okay? You didn't have to force it all down, you know.
I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
I'm sorry my mother made so much.
It was all delicious, though. My mother would never be able to do something like that.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you're happy. I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up. Feel free to rest up here for a bit, all right?
Sure, that sounds good. Man, I'm full. Mom, I wonder how she's doing. I hope she isn't too worried about me. I've got to find a way to get home. Reina's taking a while.
And so basically I have to go to the exclamation marks. First we'll go, Claude, I shouldn't go in there without asking Reina first. So that's Reina's room. And let's try to go, I don't know. Reina did tell me to stay upstairs. So we can go up this way.
Ah, hello, ma'am.
How was the meal, Mr. Kenny? I didn't make too much, did I?
Oh, not at all. All of it was wonderful. Thanks for making it.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You're welcome. So you really liked it?
I really did.
Are you 100% sure?
You're getting a little creepy.
I'm 100% sure about it.
Well, thank goodness. I wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't good enough for the hero.
Did you just say hero?
Raina, oh, no.
What's wrong, Mom? Why are you panicking like that?
No, it's just that I've...
Calm down, Mom. Tell me what's wrong.
I said it.
Said what?
I said the H word.
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Look, what's going on here?
Please be calm, everyone. It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either.
Oh, Mr. Kenny.
This must be Claude C. Kenny then, yes? Allow me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis, and I humbly serve this village as its mayor.
Good to meet you, sir.
Allow me to thank you profusely for saving our dear Raina's life in the sacred forest.
Oh, not at all, sir.
Speaking of which, Raina has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
Oh, well, it's hardly worth calling a journey, really.
So tell me, where is your destination? The Kingdom of Cross? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
Well,
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
What are you trying to say, sir?
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie. You are far from an ordinary traveler.
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
A visitor from another world. A hero of legend, hidden under the guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
What? Listen, what would possibly make you think that
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world. It has been told in our history that when the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all. Your clothes are nothing like what we have, and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
What are you... I don't have any sword of light.
Of course you do. You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
That?
Maybe he really isn't the one.
He's got to be.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
How can you say that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
We're not talking about something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world. It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain. It all began 3 months ago. On another continent, northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El. One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory. At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event. But before long, a cataclysm took place. great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El. There has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor. It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other. The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe, a stone of pure demonic evil. No matter how you look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world. And now, just as the Sorcery Globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
But I'm just a...
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
If you are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
I'm sorry about this.
Raina!
You should probably leave her be for now. She believed with all her heart that you were the hero we needed. I'm sure she will be over it soon enough.
Raina.
There is one thing I would like to ask of you, Mr. Kenny. Please, if you can, try to avoid acting in a way that would confuse others. I am, of course, referring to the Sword of Light, but if you could, I ask you to be prudent with your behavior in general as well. As I explained to you, things have been unsettled ever since the Sorcery Globe landed. People are anxious and uncomfortable. To have someone who matches the description of our legends suddenly appear in these circumstances, well, hopefully you can understand why people like Raina were holding out so much hope for you. So I do ask you to be mindful not to instill that hope into people. Please, that would be easier for everyone.
Yes, Mayor. I'll try my best.
Well then, on that note, Mr. Kenny, what's your next order of business?
I wish I knew. I thought maybe I would try to find something that'll get me back home, but...
In that case, why don't you stay here in our village for a while? You can stay in my house for as long as you like. Perhaps you'll be able to find out something useful while you're here.
Oh, I couldn't impose like that.
Not at all. If anyone was imposing around here, it was certainly us. I insist.
Well, in that case, I will accept your offer then.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, very. Thank you.
The mayor will see you downstairs.
All right, let's go downstairs then. Huh. Well, that might come up later.
Good morning, Mayor.
Ah, you're finally up.
Yes, I needed a good night's sleep.
Superb, superb. By the way, Mr. Kenny, if you can't find what you're looking for here in Arlia, you might want to try visiting the town of Salva to the north. Salva's a mining town where you can find people from all across the continent. Perhaps it will prove to be worthwhile to have a look over there.
All right. Thanks for the tip.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and one more thing. Your sword of light will probably attract too much attention. So please, make use of this sword instead. Finally, if you're ever tired, you can use the upstairs bed anytime you like, day or night.
Great. Thank you very much.
I wish you the best of luck.
And of course I'm going to equip that. Alright, so it wants me to go up. I actually want to go down first. Why? There should be a scene with Reyna down in the ancient forest. Hopefully I don't have to go to the world map first in order to see it, but yeah, let's see. Alright, enemy symbols, encounters, and so yeah, as you can see, there are enemies here. I am just gonna go around and hopefully get the treasure chest that I didn't get in this run through. Turn around. Although I don't have the bonus move right now. That's right. Switching targets, change switch type, perfect counters. Now this is something that I will go ahead and do just because it was really nice having that 100,000 full ready for me when we were needing to create the goodie boxes and also the nectar. So I will be doing this off camera just to basically Alright.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
So it is really just when the enemies glow red, you just press the X button, and as long as you time it correctly, then you'll do that perfect counter. So I just did 4 of those. Now, of course, I need to do a total of 50 of them, which is why I will do this off screen. And as you can see, Reyna is actually up there. And look, the guy, the high-end one, sorry, the more harder version, he's not here, so that's great. Now, I am just going to go up here and talk to Reyna.
Reyna.
Oh, Mr. Kenny.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I didn't mean to cause a scene like that.
It's all right. I mean, I know I must look really out of place to you all. Now that I know the whole story, it's pretty easy to see how everyone came to that conclusion.
I grew up listening to tales about the hero, you know. They talked about how the hero would appear in our time of greatest need and save our way of life. And, I mean, a lot of people are desperately in need right now, aren't they? All around the world. Having you show up just like the stories at a time like this, I just thought you had to be the one.
That makes sense.
I mean, I wasn't sure, but I was pretty sure.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be the hero you wanted.
I didn't mean that, Mr. Kenny. It's not your fault. I'm the one to blame for being so easily taken in by the stories of the hero.
I still want to apologize, though. I really wish there's something I could do.
You don't have to worry about it. I hope you can get back to your home soon.
Reyna,
I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I stayed here alone for a little while?
Okay. Now, since we didn't see her memory, there's really nothing, the enemies won't actually reset. And so I can just go along and do some fighting.
Anyone hurt?
And how am I keeping track, you say? I'm counting the perfect counters, and then I am just on a piece of paper marking down the number of perfect counters. I know.
Be careful.
Sometimes simple is just better. Oops.
Not too shabby. Whoa!
Alright, we learned Air Slash. Do I ever use it? Of course not. I'll put that on the R1, I guess. The phase gun, I should actually use it. But since I'm trying to do the perfect counters, it won't really work out that well. So I will go ahead and just fight this last enemy, and then I'll basically say good day for
Here they
this
come.
episode.
That was easier than I thought.
Now, I will warn you, if you're trying to count them, if you don't actually go around the enemy to get behind them, while you might have that, kind of the lightning kind of thing that happens, it might not count as a perfect counter. So just make sure, if you're doing counting like I am, just make sure you only count the ones that actually gets behind the enemies. Alright, now with that, I will say basically good night to you guys, and just have a great day, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Have a great one, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!